Let's. Oh, is that a doll? Holy crap. Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope you're well. Diamond painting. It's diamond painting time. I'm Michelle Creates on YouTube. I'm live. Come see me. Go, go. It's diamond. Oh, sheesh. Yeah. Hey, James. That beef jerky is really good. It's almost too good. iPad's right here today. Yep, so I can charge and be used at the same time. I'm not so sure about that. Just in case it falls. Okay. I got the glass cleaner for the camera lens to the front first. Then you do the iPad. It's funny how on my old iPad, that cover's been on there forever, but how does dust get inside? You know what I mean? That's a lesson for you. That was my sister's. First, it was my niece Bridget's. There was a crack in it. She didn't want the iPad no more. My sister took it, got it fixed, and then the first day that after she got it fixed, I believe she said Nia was walking with it without no case on it and dropped it, and it broke. And it just got worse because cracks travel. This is a matter of time before that won't work no more. You can't even see where it ends. Well, yeah, because I had to put some tape there. Man, I can't see it. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. Good girl. The water's good for you. Good girl. See, there we go. Just for safety. Go play. Go ahead, go play. Ivy, go play. Oh, oh. I know this is gonna help. Alright, wait. Good. Stay there. Okay. Alright, so we did all the C's in that one little square thingy. There we go. Could I really? Let's do M's. Or, Now let's do M's. There's no M's. Oh yeah, there we go. I was about to freak out. This one woman, she had two different iPads, diamond paintings, and she got the diamonds mixed up. I'm like, oh boy. So this is one wall. Hit them both up. Do one at a time. Mark how many numbers they have. And does one have more? I'm like, yeah, well, then there you go. Yeah, they're both in the separate bags. I'm like, well, you should know which one and don't mix them up. Oh, I can't wait to do the mystery. Oh, I cannot wait. MR. That's my initials. This is definitely my diamond painting. I know someone said they bought the kids their own diamond painting. They said it's easy for kids because the colors you can definitely tell them apart in case they get mixed. So the kids thought, oh, so it's that easy, so we'll just mix them together. I'm like, oh my gosh, no. And Mom went, no, you keep them separate. I'm like, good Lord. I said, so thank God you said that. I was about to have a heart attack and say, no, but you can't hear me. They suggest you start off, if it's your first time, like a little square like that, and you do that. If you can go on, then you do more. So that's what I used to do. 24 squares in this one square. That's what I used to do in the beginning. So when I do, oh, I'm finally done with the whole square. Like some people say, oh, yeah, but you didn't do a real square. So is it an imitation square? What? A full square. So, well, that's what you have to say, a full square. Well, technically, it is full square. My tampons come in today. Yay. I know it's like, oh, yippee, but hey, I bought my own tampons this time. Which my brother said he doesn't mind ordering them. But I'm going to send him the link to the next one. Hey, Carol. Because it's 7 something for 3 packs. I didn't get it because I didn't want to risk running out. I should have just gotten that cheaper one. I just Hey Thomas, and just you know, risk that I do have like what 6 or 7, maybe 8 tampons left. So I'll see how much I have in my account, and maybe I could order it. I was gonna get some of the gifted, but she doesn't want nothing for her birthday this year. I'm like, okay. Ow! Ivy, that's my toe. Thank you. Oh, well, the way I had my feet, she laid down right in the middle instead of playing with her toy. So, well, if I didn't wiggle my toes, maybe she wouldn't bite them. My friend Amanda that I used to work with, she has a baby niece. It's so cute. Yeah, she's autistic and high functional, I believe, or moderate, or I don't know. But she can drive a car. Her uncle got it for her, or her godfather got her the car. Her brother got her an iPhone. Yeah, she's spoiled. I went, oh, so you're spoiled. She goes, that's what's good about having autism, because you get spoiled. I'm like, Amanda. Huh? You got a delay there, Carol. He's already upstairs and gone. She did not wake me up all night, and I was gonna stay up really late, and I said, "That's it, I'm done. I'm putting you to bed." She would not go potty outside at all for a good portion of the last part of last night. Like 3 times I tried to get her to go outside, and each time, nope. So I brought her in. You're going to bed. And I walked inside. She didn't try to get out of my stuff, out of my arms when she usually wants to dive out. I put her in the crate, shut the light off, made believe I was just gonna leave it there, and she didn't make a sound. But I got all the stuff and went in there. I needed, yeah, I think I needed to lay down too. Go get him. Oh, my brother brought pack and play back over there to Bridget's house, so I wasn't using it no more anyway. Hey, it's spelled a name. Arm. Oh, itchy. So 2 more days and then Hazy gets her appointment and another X-ray. If they're healing good, then she can go on the rides. I say just let her go on it. Have another appointment after the trip, maybe, and then maybe do another X-ray. That's what I would say. I would do. What happened? Someone's running. Nicole, how are you? Michelle, do not be disrespectful. Good, can we not talk about... No, that's all I said about tampons. That they're coming in today. Because I bought them myself instead of asking. Sorry. I wasn't being disrespectful, by the way. Or if you were meaning if you're not being disrespectful, but I don't know if you were meaning calling me disrespectful or. The Thick Women Lies, I put girl talk. Men beware. And then 3, the girl says, should we be talking about this with men in the room? I went, well, it does say girl talk, beware men. Oh, I don't think it's right. I mean, it's labeled, and it is right. So. If you go on my page and click the About section, it should say everything there that, Nicole. Easy. Ivy, stop. Ivy, no. Ivy, no. Wow. Holy crap, that's a long time. 13 years? Holy shit. Let me go check that out. You just click on Michelle Create. Go to the channel. You swipe. Click About. December 30th, 2009. My mom thought I had to pay. She thought I had to pay to leave comment to subscribe on other people's um video channels. I went, Mom, no. If I get one bill in there, I said, it wouldn't be underneath your name anyway. It's me. It's my computer. I'm fine. I won't subscribe on there. I'll go on my phone and subscribe, and that's what I did. No, I didn't have the phone then. Did I? I'm not sure if I had the my iPhone then. I don't think so. No. I just she wasn't looking and I pressed subscribe. But nope, it's free. And I asked this might be a stupid question, but is it free to subscribe to people's channels? You okay? He said, yes, it's free. I went, well, my mother thinks it's not. There's no teller, it's all free. You okay? You okay? Take it easy. And stay calm. It will pass. I think that's a reverse sneeze. Hey, Dad, DID. Hi, baby. I just said it. 13 years. December 30th, 2009. Stop. Go play. Go play. Oh, boy. I think I have to play with her, guys. I remember one time, my mom, well, we were low on money at this point, and all we had was three different things of pasta. So and the sauces to go with it. So I made three different pastas and put it in the fridge. So each time we were hungry, we got a couple scoops of a different pasta. What? Looked at me like, yo, girl, watch out. So my mom says, that's pretty good. And we had some few other things. So we had We did. We had the one with Alfredo. I made that, which there was one chicken breast left. Yes, one chicken breast left. So I boiled that and then cut it up and put it with the sauce in a small thing of broccoli. So that was all together in one. The other one was just pasta and beans, pasta fazool. And it was a bag of mixed vegetables, so I put that in there so I'll have some vegetables. I have a few things of vegetables, so I put some of the mixed vegetables in. It was a huge bag actually, so I put some in each pasta. And the other one was like sort of like um American chop suey, but with the vegetables in it as well. I cooked the sauces down really well, except for the Alfredo. I just mixed it in. It was actually good. We didn't go hungry. Then that very day after cooked that, I put it in its own bowls. Put the cover on top, and I put it in the refrigerator to get cool. Someone went through the freezer, refrigerator. They goes, "Don't worry, they're up to date. They're just they don't like them. Then after a while, their taste, they get tired of what they eating, until they change everything." So we had so much food after that, we didn't want to eat that pasta. Not all at once. So my mom says, "I know what I'm gonna do when we get the money." It was only a few more days. Um, so she got tons and tons of containers that was made for the refrigerator. Just one use container, you chuck it after. And but she didn't. So we filled those up, put it in the freezer. I actually wrapped it with cellophane as well. Yep, and stacked half of it was all pasta. I put it in there all mixed up. So you just grab one and be thankful that you grab one. So that's like for like a quick lunch for like my mom or me, or if we had kids over. All I have to do today is just do the dishes. The new gate, we gotta get used to that. So last night I was trying to open it. I went, "This is gonna be wonderful when I have to pee." I probably will just leave it open when I have to pee. Oh, I gotta pee now. Guys, I'll be right back. I have to go to ladies' room. Just talking about it. Just. Huh. know what happened to the other pee-pee pad that was in here. Huh. I have no idea. I'm back. This one woman, she splurged and got herself a DAC diamond painting. You know, Diamond Art Club. She was, I don't know what's the big deal about it. They're oversized, yes. She had so much trash drills. She called them and told them about it. They sent her the exact same, no, they sent her a totally different diamond painting. Extra drills for the new one and extra drills for the one that she has. They said sorry about it, but that was full of trash drills. I went, you guys got to separate your drills from your trash drills, seriously. I didn't need extra. I'm just, she was telling them. It's not good quality. If it's not, it doesn't look like it's good quality. If there's a lot of trash drills, you should really have someone go through them before you put the final count in there. And add a little bit extra. She was one of the colors exactly how much I needed. And she says that's why that she sent extra. Because later on you may never know, even though it's guaranteed not to fall off. But you may never know. That's the email she, I'm like, well, that's not too convincing. I remember the teacher I had, she had very thick accent of German. Oh, I was born in Germany. I was adopted at 2. That's why I have a thick accent. Right. And then she goes, plus my mom knew German, so she always talked to me in German, and her father taught her English. Went, oh, I was wondering why you still had that thick accent. Yeah, I never stopped talking in it. She says that's what made her so connected to her new mom. She doesn't say birth mom, biological mom, new mom. And the other one's her old mom. I went, it's still your mom, both of them. She'll always be your mother, even after your adoption. It's still your mother. She says, I never thought of it that way. It's always your parents. She just couldn't take care of you. And she needed help. And that's the biggest gift that you can ever get from your mother, and that's love. She had so much love for you, she knew she couldn't take care of you. There's this one woman, she adopted this little girl that was colored and told us that you're so special that your mother allowed me to raise you because she just couldn't do it. Because if she wasn't so caring, she would have kept you, and probably you'll be submitted to abuse because it usually happens. Because parents get frustrated and they take it out on the kids. I'm not saying your mother would do it, but it happens. Not purposely. Oh, yesterday when he was putting up the new gate. Um, can you put her in the room? Just come on. She wouldn't go. She ran in her doghouse, and I dragged the doghouse in this room. I want her to eventually come when I call her. Yeah, so Ivy is bigger than a big older sister. Wait, how does she know that? She was with me when he went over there. Because that's when I got frustrated, put her to bed. I remember one time it was like 6 in that evening. Is it too early for bed for her? Put her in a crate for a little bit and cover her with the blanket and you go live. I just, then I'll feel like a heel that she's in there all in darkness. Like, because that day she was like unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's what you are. Unbelievable. I know it's unforgettable, but she's unbelievable. Ah. I could. I could order those tampons. 7, 9. Yeah, I could. Oh, one day, I'm not gonna go upstairs and sink. There's not that many people out here. So I got done, I went, all the frustrations are gone, and they came back out. Did you hear that earlier? That singing, and my mom said, "Yeah, it's nice singing." The girl says, "I thought it was someone banging a bag of cats against the wall." I mean, talk about me singing. Oh, that was you. I'm like, you full of shit. You knew it was me. It was her and my mom sitting there, and says, "Well, it was horrible singing. You need to hear um, criticism to get better. Now go back up there and practice." I'm like, "Get out of here. Go home. I sing to have fun. I don't need to be perfect." All right, Mom, next time I'm gonna shut the door. I don't think I'm that bad. She's so critical on her kids too. If it's not perfect, they have to redo it and do it. Oh my gosh! One time she had to draw the globe and she was off with um the size of the United States by a fraction of an inch on the bottom. and she fixed it without her knowing. She says, you measure it again. She measured it. Oh, it is right. But you have to do it over anyway. Oh, she goes, why? Just because I don't like it. She goes, I'll not redo it. Then you're not leaving your room. I'm like, oh, well. Yeah, you don't get, then she can't get supper or anything. One time, my mother knew about it and called authorities and called her father, and my mom says, oh, we fed her through the window. When her mother one time was at work, she taped herself snoring or made snoring noises. And she plays it once in a while when she was at the window with me. I am okay. Touchscreen's not working on my regular iPad, so I can't scroll up. Welcome back. But I think the mother knew I was feeding her. I had a certain pocketbook, and I fit quite a few stuff in there, and I kept handing her bites of it. One time it was a grilled cheese, this big old container. I cut it into cubes, so it's one bite, one bite, one bite. She goes, "How much did I eat?" I says, "You just ate 5 grilled cheese." I was supposed to tell you to hide the rest of it. She goes, "That's okay." Whew. I told my mom she ate all 5. Feels good. Maybe she'll be set till the authorities come. The mother admitted it. She says, "Oh yeah, she doesn't do the work over again. She doesn't eat until it's done." And she refuses to do it. She don't eat until she does it. The hunger will get to her. I said, they go, that's depriving your child of food, and that's a felony. Or whatever they said back then. No, I'll go feed her then. Yeah, but you just admitted you do that a lot. Says, yeah, well, that's called discipline. So she went to foster care for a little bit. The father, it wasn't that he lived in another state. He had to get his house in order. So, and they said, "Sir, you're doing good. Just remember, she will not be adopted out. She's definitely going to live with you. You just have to get your house in order." He had he wasn't a hoarder, but he had a lot of stuff that was not organized. The judge says, "You know what you do? Take one room a day and do it, and keep it up. That spare room that's full of stuff. Have a big yard sale." He goes, "That's the thing. I have no idea what's in there." And then the next time they went for the visit, he says, "See all that stuff that was in there? I didn't know what it was." I don't think it was his to begin with, because he just put it in the for garbage pickup or whatever pickup. So he put it right on the curb, and then he called the company. Says, "Come get it. There's some good stuff here. You want it? Come get it." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He got that room cleared out in no time. Then they had to rehabilitate the girl. I don't know why they weren't doing it, while she was in foster care. I really don't know why. So 2 months of that. Only because she did very well. She says, I'm not scarred by it. It's just like she did that so many times, and she would leave. She would actually go out and cook for herself, make a plate for her mom, put it in the refrigerator. The mother probably had to know that she was eating, but she was literally locked in a room, so the mother thought. Oh, that's funny. That door never locked. I think that's all M's. I think. La 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 da 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 da. I don't know why I can't scroll. Well, I'm reversing it. I mean, doing it. I am back. I was doing something. Okie doke. Maybe that's why I wasn't. Yay! I'm so happy. So glad that blood pressure went down. Well, Kevin, even if they had to take the baby early, it's 2 weeks early. She'll be fine. He'll be fine. My friend, she was 26 weeks along and they had to take the baby. Surprisingly, that baby's fine. Alive and well. Don't know how, but the baby didn't need to be on a breathing tube, just like a CPAP thingy. Never had problems, anything. Her blood pressure was better and nothing was wrong, so yay. There's this girl that happened to her. They got it down, and like 3 days later, her water broke, and she gave birth. She goes, "Well, maybe I should have had it that day." She laughed. The baby just couldn't wait. Some babies are in a hurry to be born. Then they try to go back. He's gonna be a football player or a soccer player. Yeah. Ha ha ha. R. RLTC. Oh yeah. You want to know something like outrageous? There was this one baby born prematurely and didn't need no um help breathing, nothing. I'm like, they say, I don't know, but you got one healthy kid here. He was so healthy. He learned to suckle, and then they started feeding him, and then they tried breastfeeding. And once he started breastfeeding, he was growing like a weed. And the mother says his father is just about 7 feet tall naturally. No tumor on the gland, which they thought they had because both his parents are 5 feet. And then the father found out he was adopted at the rightful age of 60. This 80-year-old sister says, "Well, you're adopted. You never knew that? Why you're so short? Everybody else is so tall." It says, "I just figured I didn't eat my vegetables when I was little." He didn't. I was told if I don't eat my vegetables, I won't grow right. Carrots are good for the eyes. I'm like, oh, really? Why is my right eye blind? And I have to wear glasses. It's right after I started wearing glasses, I didn't want to eat my carrots. My mom says, well, it's good for your eyes. I'm like, oh, really? What about all those other times I did eat them? Soft and gooey and disgusting, and I'm still half blind. What about this? Dark Heart. This one family was expecting a girl. head to toe. I'm sorry, ceiling to floor, rug, everything was a girl in that room. Man, did they need to do that room over again as for our boy, because they came home with a little boy. She had, so her father, while she was still in the hospital, she says, "It's a boy. Oh my gosh, it's a boy. It's supposed to be a girl." Looked at the doctor and says, "I thought you said you'd seen a girl parts." As I did. It turned into a boy. Yeah, so they had to change. Oh my! So the rug that they put down, the store said was more. The store owner was more than happy to take uh the pink rug back, and they gave the exact same size rug in blue, and brought that back and put that down. The border was neutral because it was rubber ducks. I don't know why they did put that up. I think one of the kids wanted it up, so they left the rubber ducks up there. They were, but um it was pink behind it, so they had to take it down to paint that a very pale blue. But then the paneling on the side was all. This is a family that got in trouble for having the paneling. Um, it was in Riverbend. They had paneling going down with white, and they thought they were allowed to do that. They got inspected from HUD. They were at work. They go, "Oh yeah, go ahead, go in." To talk, they had a border. That's a no-no. The rug, they already knew not to tack it down, so they just laid it on top, which they hated, and they got excited. They had to take down that paneling and fix it, so they took it down, fixed it, and they had to go back to court. The eviction stands. He goes, "Wait, I didn't know I was evicted. They didn't tell you?" "No." They says, "I just have to take it down, and I had to pay for it to be taken down. They never told me that I was evicted." And then the owner says, the landlord, the one that the site manager has that, said, "Why are you evicting him? He took it down. He didn't know that he wasn't supposed to do that. I didn't know they couldn't do that. I thought they were allowed to do that as long as they take it down and fix it before they move out." So thank God the manager opened his mouth. he he found an apartment, another place to live, but not. He didn't leave because of that. He left because he wanted to make his kids' room the way they want. And they even told the judge, "I says I want to make my baby's room the way I want, not what you guys want. No offense." So he moved out without them knowing. So it was during the weekend, and nobody was there that weekend. They were already told people, "Do not get locked out because most likely you'll be locked out summer, all summer, all weekend, because nobody will be available. So please be careful what you do. Don't overflow or nothing. If something gets clogged, please, you're gonna have to do it yourself." We were told about this for a while. It was like some kind of thing they had to go to. So he moved out then. Yep. other person moved out but didn't tell the manager and kept paying the rent for the empty apartment. The manager says, "Well, she keeps paying for it. She can sit." I'm like, "There's probably a family out there that desperately needs a place to live." Then she says, "I'm coming back." And I'm like, "Yay, when?" And next week. She never came back. She said, "Yeah, I changed my mind." I says, "Well, you better tell the manager." She had to redo the lease. She says, "Oh, I already told him. I told him not coming back. I don't want to redo the lease." Carol, his name is Kyle. Kyle Blockhead. He always has a big head. Poor Christy. This one family, they have all girls, except for the oldest one, and that's a boy. They had another boy, but he died before birth. Um, all the girls' names, all boys' names. The youngest girl's name is Blake. I always thought that was the boy's name. There's one little girl I babysat. Probably just for like a little bit. Some mother wanted to go get something, but didn't want to take the kid. Rupert. Well, who's Rupert? My daughter. You named her Rupert? Come on now. She says it wasn't my doing. It's her father's, and now he doesn't want nothing to do with her. I says, well, I would try to change her name. You can legally do that. Then after she did it, yep, she had to get a lawyer and everything, but she did it. And she told the little girl, "What name do you want for your, forever? You can't change it again after this." And then she goes, "Yes, I can when I'm an adult." I says, "All right, what name do you want until you're an adult?" She said, "Sarah." She said, "Sawa." Sour? No, Sawa. Sarah? Oh, yeah, Sarah. How, no, then she goes, "Wait a minute. I can be Dora the Explorer for life." Dora. Yep. And she said, the mother says, "And I'll pick a middle name." No, just Dora. Dora the Explorer. She goes, "No, because there's going to be a time in your life when you won't like Dora. Would you really want a name that you don't like?" She goes, "No." Then she went back to Sarah Jean. She had her try the name for a little while, and then she went back and forth. But she desperately did not want to be Rupert anymore. 2010-35. I'll know on some beef jerky. I had a Pop-Tart really early this morning. My dad told me one point that I could probably keep a case of water in my room. Okay, definitely has a delay. Carol, if you ever hear this some point, no, I'm gonna do it here. Carol, you have a delay. I've been back for a while. No, you stay laying. You're not gonna get abused every single time I take a weight. What's that tiny piece? 1 point, one day my brother only worked 4 hours. And I didn't know. I didn't realize that they were still upstairs. And he was getting coffee and going upstairs. I'm like, when do you work? He said, I only worked 4 hours. I'm like, when were you gone? He said, I was gone early. I'm like, Oh, some of the beef jerky is so thin and tough. If I can't bite it right, I just suck on it. Mm. I found an R. Mm. My friend, she took in someone's dog that only ate if you hand fed it. And her mother says, no, the dog has to learn. Her food comes from her bowl. And then she would just sit there. I don't really think she knew how to eat on her own. The vet says, no, 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 you don't starve her. She'll probably end up starving herself because she doesn't know to eat it out of the dish. So the girls, says I'll feed it before school, after school, and supper and bedtime. Only because he would eat so much, and then that was it. So with his dish in front of him, she would pick up one, put in the mouth. Go ahead, you get the next one. With your teeth, with your mouth. Just get a mouthful. My friend, their dog had, I think, cancer or something. And he was going for treatments. He was doing good for a while. He wouldn't eat. And her little cousin went over a couple times a day, and he would eat for her. And we were visiting, and he ate for me. And she came over to do it. She said, actually, she just ate. He ate for Michelle. She looked really. Maybe he's starting to feel better, but he ate more for her. And I told her, don't just keep coming. Don't stop because he ate for me. Doesn't mean he's gonna be fine with eating it. She goes, exactly. But after a while, the treatments for the cancer or whatever he had stopped working. They tried it, more medicine, and he just wasn't tolerating it. And they just he was gonna suffer. Poor baby. He was in a lot of pain, screaming. I was there and I held him, and he was whimpering. I was rubbing his body. He was whimpering. Poor thing. I said, Tracy, not Tracy, who was it? I can't remember. Oh, Amber. Well, Amber, you really got to think about it. She was a wreck, and she called the vet. I'm going to bring him in and says, I'll watch the kids. Please go tell them. I will. So before they left, they all came out and said their goodbyes to the dog. He'll be a guardian angel in no time. And they all got a necklace from the vet. The vet made it with some of the ashes in a little necklace and told the kids it's not to play with. So don't wear it to school. You can put it on something that you don't usually touch. So the girl put it on her porcelain doll that she has on top of her dresser in a glass box. And they also had a little urn with some of it, and the main urn was in the living room. And so she put her little urn with the doll in the glass box. I said, oh, you could put a picture of him in there too. So the mother got the best picture of him with a little frame and put it in there. Oh, too bad you don't have a stuffed animal that looks like him. So the mother went, I'll find one. Welcome back, Carol. What I was doing K's. There's no more K's, obviously. Yeah, eventually they found what is it? A beanie baby that looked exactly like him. It was almost the company of Beanie Babies heard about the dog and made one. It's like it was spit an image of him. They only had one. So the girl says, "Well, I have it this week. He'll have it for the next week." So the mother bought him the glass doll keeper as well. Um, and he will put that in there with the urn and with the pitcher as well. So the father came home one time with it had to be at least 100 of those little stuffed. The dog's name was Boca. I don't know where they got the name. And he came home with hundreds of Bocas and hundreds of those little tiny frames, and he was gonna make gifts for everybody in the family to have a little Boca with him. Not so much the ashes, but you know. Wow. someone yelled at me because I got pancetta and I would like cook it and put it in a sandwich. You don't eat with it, you cook with it. Oh, and so we cook in the pan and then we throw it in the trash. Then what are we supposed to buy it for? Then I'm not buying it then. Then someone says, Michelle, you can eat it if you want. It's edible. Then why does she tell me I'm not allowed? I can't eat it. That stuff's good. I got a pound of that stuff. Not all the time. It's expensive. That day I did. Put parchment paper. And I layered it. And I said, what are you doing? It's like a pancetta. And I'm layering it and I'm putting the parchment paper in between. She goes, well, that's smart. Yes. And I wanted it a little thick, and she wouldn't do it. I said, never mind, don't. So I said, I'll take care of Michelle, because I want it thick. Yeah, so when you have the sandwich, you can bite into something. Exactly. And it was good, nice. Not too thick. The girl said, I know what you mean. I went, oh, exactly. And then the other girl said, you're supposed to have a paper thin. She was like, you digesting it, ingesting it. She wants it like this. She's getting it like this. And she says a pound is too much. She goes, I know what you're going to do. Are you going to freeze it? She says, yep. Because I'm going to lay it when I get home, so I'll do that myself. She goes, are you sure? Because I can do that. I said, yeah, I'm sure. Because I told her I will put a piece of parchment paper down, put one slice, and then put another parchment paper, another slice. So I'll open the bag, get one, maybe for breakfast or something like that. And then I close the bag and leave it in the freezer. And the girl says, open her mouth here. Oh, you have to let it defrost. It takes hours. Oh, 2 slices? No, it doesn't. Yeah, water. Old-fashioned water. At one point, beef jerky is what they ate. They lived out in the wilderness. They made so much beef jerky. You got beef jerky and coffee. There's your supper. Right, Victor French? What episode? It was what is it? The pilot movie when Mrs. Ingalls invited him to supper. Says, well, only had stewed rabbit and dumplings, of course. He goes, anything that sounds good to me. I've been eating so much jerky. It's I'm about to upchuck, and he spit out his chewing tobacco. She did not like him. he taught Laura how to spit. By the end of the movie, he liked him. But also, when they dry the meat, I was also told by someone they will put it in a stew and it'll become rehydrated. I'm like, cool, because this is a really thin piece of meat. Yes, Carol. This one woman cooked a whole bunch of meat, got the food dehydrated out. I guess you can make jerky out of raw meat. I mean, cooked meat. I looked at it and says, I thought they made beef jerky out of raw meat. No, you cook it first. I'm like, oh yeah, look it up. Oh. Well, maybe it'll work. It's still juicy. It wasn't the same though, but the kids still ate it. Well, I found it then. Yeah, so after that, she learned you're supposed to not cook it. This one little girl, she was in this foster family that I don't know why they do this if they want to be a foster family. Make them part of their family when, oh, we're having family over, you have to stay in the room. that closet was a box. It had like raviolis and cans of raviolis that you can just open up and eat. Spoons, and it had a note. This is your box to eat this all day while my family's here visiting. And thank God that room had its own bathroom because she used the bathroom and got water from the sink when she was thirsty. She had everything she could ever want, but she never realized, she never knew why that family didn't want her part of the family. Because her grandmother was over and one time, she found out one time, because she used to go out there, be part of the family. The grandmother says you should actually have her hidden in a room. She's an outcast. And when I come here, I better not see her. She wanted to get the inheritance and stuff. And the girl says that I don't want to be part of this household no more. I'm going to call my social worker. She called the social worker, told her about everything. She said, get me out of here. I want to be with a family that will take me as is, not like as a hide me away just to get an inheritance. She went to my high school. She told me, don't say nothing. Oh, I won't. But the family that she was with now wanted to adopt her so much. And she had to think about it. No. I said, just do it. Because she loved him so much, she started calling him mom and dad right away. And they both said, what, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe something will happen. Let's just fall for now, your mom and dad. This one woman made fruit jerky. Yep. Oh, dried fruit. She says, no, fruit jerky. It's the same thing. One time my mom was having, a date over just to watch a movie and he had to go home. So she got me a whole bunch of snacks and she hooked up the. I didn't want. Well, she was gonna hook up the to watch movies on my phone. I went, nah, I'm good. I just put on Channel 10 and just watch whatever was on there. Coloring and you name it, I did it. Heck, I even cleaned my room. She had a big old thing of beef jerky with teriyaki flavor. That stuff was so good. Not too thin, not too thick, and just right. That good? Yeah. No more. Oh, oh my gosh. So that is gonna be it for a while. I'll be back on later to do more. Maybe we'll finish it later. So I gotta take her out. Love, don't judge. Peace out.